Thank you so much. Hello, my name is Charlie Gates, and I am a junior at Lansing Catholic. Mr. Pohl asked me to share about how John Paul the Great has impacted my life. On my Chromebook, I have a sticker of a quote that my mom gave me, and it is my favorite quote from John Paul the Great. He says, "It is Jesus that you seek when you dream of happiness. He is waiting for you when nothing else satisfies." This quote strikes me since John Paul the Great still found happiness in his life, even though he experienced tremendous suffering from a very young age. Karol Wojtyła was born in 1920, and his mother died when he was just 8 years old. Then in 1932, Karol Wojtyła's older brother Edmund died when he was 12 years old. The loss of his brother was hard on him, since he looked up to his older brother, and he was very close to him. Then Wojtyła's father died when he was just 19. Every person in John Paul's family had died by the time he was 19. But even through immense suffering, John Paul the Great still sought the Lord. During the freshman retreat a couple weeks ago, I experienced the same happiness that John Paul the Great found when he sought the Lord. During adoration, I heard Jesus say to me, "I am always willing to present myself to you." After I heard him say this, I approached the monstrance and knelt near the altar. As I was kneeling, I felt the overwhelming presence of God's love and peace flowing through me. And after I experienced this, God told me that all you have to do is come to me. At this point, I broke into tears since I was marveling at the goodness of our God. He revealed to me that he is always ready for us to come to him, and all we have to do is respond to his invitation. In JP2's quote about happiness, he says, "He, Jesus, is waiting for you when nothing else satisfies." Jesus is waiting for each of you to approach him. If you approach him, he will satisfy you, and you will be happy. So I challenge you to seek Jesus today during this Mass and open your heart up to anything that he wants to give you. John Paul the Great became the first non-Italian pope in 455 years, and he had the second longest reign as pope in modern history at 26 years. He beatified 1,340 people and canonized 483, which is more than previous popes combined for 500 years. He also contributed to the end of communism in Poland. John Paul the Great followed God's will for his life, and because of this, God rewarded him with eternal life in heaven. So I urge you to seek the Lord like John Paul the Great did, and he will repay you, like he did John Paul the Great, 30, 60, or even 100-fold. Thank you.